great. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. We are just moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Detroit Lions. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, the seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field. And the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Go. Let's go. Set. Waiting. 52 right here. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Here's Ty Johnson, rookie six-rounder from Maryland. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense. How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
This one complete to Lacey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. On second down now, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. From the red zone now, Stafford. This is caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over first down at their own 26-yard line.
A run with Josh Adams, the Eagles' leading rusher as a rookie last year. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They run on 2nd down with Adams.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Back to throw. Johnson, open man, it's Allen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Being chased out left. And
good catch.
Catch there by Allen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down,
he got it.
It's Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
This man got 4 touches for 74 yards.
There and give him a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They go back to the ground with Johnson.
What?
He faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they will eventually
Who the
get
frick
him
is
down.
this guy?
He's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Stafford, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jesse James, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit, thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Nah, well, yeah, I'm losing. 14-7, 14.
Let's talk a little football.
The Lions, but they got a running back. They got 5 touches for 105 yards.
Success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay.
21-7.
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1.
They keep cutting people that I signed.
To the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
What are you doing?
Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down now. It's Adams, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They bring Rashawn Melvin on the corner blitz, and he gets there. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Back to throw. Johnson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having scouted free agents well and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Johnson now to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. This one complete to Patton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Johnson on 3rd and 2. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's got it. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw again. Steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Evan Ingram, as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to close
really not going to give me my touchdown.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Back to throw. Johnson. Under pressure, down he goes.
I knew they were going to cheat me like this, bruh. They always do it.
Quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Power back.
Let's see if that script is a good one for them. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And an alley to run. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
Hey, we got talking about Milton Gordon. They got no power back.
Pick up a first down.
Yeah.
Looking for more there on first down. But
I can't run with him. That's why I traded him. You and I.
He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. That'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Philip Lindsay, yeah.
Johnson gonna throw again.
They had to go get him after week 1.
And he goes down. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Yeah, they sacking the mess out you, dog.
Here's Johnson off the play fake.
They trying to let Andy Dalton drive down and beat me.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They
13-7.
18, but even that won't be quite enough.
I got the ball back now. Philip Lindsay doing his thing right now.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Touchdown, what's your score?
Around the 37. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
What?
Looking to throw. Johnson buying time to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Jay, what's your score?
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. A carry for Adams. A good gain of 9.
KP, you playing?
Brought down at the 28.
What's your score?
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short.
Oh, Terry.
They decided to throw the football incomplete.
They're way outside, dude.
Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play.
They're young, man.
Johnson now throwing on.
I don't know if I probably should have got to the quarterback, man, because my DB ain't having no luck.
That time escaping the danger, running with
They're
it.
picking on
maybe
him. Maybe they just ain't throwing his way. Maybe that's what it is.
Red zone now. They'll look to throw. With a catch made, it's Patton. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nah, they're killing Jimmy Ward, though,
so
man.
far,
That's
they've
the
come
middle,
up
man.
empty on.
My
They'll look
safety.
to reverse that trend.
Like every big play,
goal.
it's his man.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Bro, how are they getting pressure on me like this?
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive
The
line
line
is
suck,
having. It is a
dog.
long one for them.
They
Long for you to
playing
spend
a
it with
goal.
me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks and the speed
They
and put us
blitzing,
at-
dog.
He's going to go down
From the outside, man. They blitzing from the outside. But I blitz from the outside. I can't get this type of pressure.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the
Oh,
front.
man, that
What's
kind of
that old
pressure
saying?
they
Those who
coming,
forget
boy.
the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same
Sorry,
guys
they
getting
coming,
back-to-back
man.
sacks. I think a double team may
But
be
they got about 10 sacks.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
5,
and that
6.
will be incomplete. Well, they
I
weren't
done
scared
seen
to
6
let it fly,
myself.
but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to
Touchdown.
contest every deep ball that is thrown
Yeah, that
downfield.
was
And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start things on 1st down with Bo Scarborough. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Johnson.
This nigga running me all types of over.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Stafford on third down. And Amendola with a catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
On third down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the first down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
Now a first down throw. Stafford throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Johnson, the intended target.
If I win the block, then he should be just shooting off the line.
Celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. 2nd and 2. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out.
This is why I need.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Back to throw. Johnson. He's got Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now. And
they hit it dead in the hands.
Johnson on 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now Johnson on 1st and 10. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
Bro, you can't. He got to toe tap and go out of bounds. You can't stop him in the middle of his route.
Basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. Looking to throw. Johnson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
Force trauma, baby.
As his guys are back within a single score. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it?
Oh,
if you're
it's a
going to go
game
for it
now.
on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a second time for 6 points.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, Cleveland just lost the lead.
Comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now.
How much time he got left?
Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This
38.
offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now.
Thank you.
By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
Jay, what's your gamer tag? I mean, what's your YouTube tag?
And he's taken down, but able to slip
Jay,
across the 35. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Oh, okay.
Stafford down. 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Stafford to his tight end, James. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 15 yards for the Lions.
Cleveland scored. Oh, almost.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions.
I need a Luke Kuechly or Bobby Wagner or something. A Fred Warner.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. James has got
Castle
it.
Christmas on Fred Warner.
And he gets it down to 32. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second.
Greenlaw, though, because I missed my goal by 18 yards.
Down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop. They didn't get up
field goal range, man.
They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
Well,
but you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that turned out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the Chargers now down by 10, 2:16 to play. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning.
Terry, you
So
watching the
speed will
Cleveland
certainly
game,
be
man?
of the essence.
But I'm gonna try to focus on my game.
Trying to start the drive.
Jets gonna go down the field, get this field goal.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they
What's the
had
score?
connected. Instead, it's 2nd
It's tied
down.
up.
How much time left?
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the
My
25.
broadcast stop, it froze up, so I don't know. I can't tell you.
Johnson now to throw again.
Oh yeah, that's gonna get field goal.
But it's incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static
Heck, the
as it was
broadcast
in the
went out,
golden
man.
days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That throw into the arms of Allen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Hike the ball.
2nd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He
Look how they going
I
overtime,
think this comes
man.
under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back
He
to
won
him?
it?
He has
Are they going to
something
overtime, you
really
say?
well. Great
Nah,
work to
overtime
make sure
look
they're
like.
throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw. Johnson being chased out left. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Johnson operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running
Jets
game that
got
you
the
want to
ball.
take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight
That's
another
the
down.
fit.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Looking to throw. Johnson steps away to his left. To the end zone.
How come I can't catch chip passes, but everybody else can?
How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal? 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
So
How the freak am I running with no timeout for 4 seconds? Shut up, commentator.
Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for 4th down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get
Wow.
that football, okay?
Around the NFL, there
Say, Sean,
now
I'm at the
Green
Jets.
Bay. And that one is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes in the W. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only
Wait,
option.
dude, we got that
And
one-hand
now,
grab.
this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock
They got to score a
defensively.
touchdown,
Tough
though,
opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic